Imagine a world where everything just works. Your morning coffee brews itself the moment your alarm goes off. Your car navigates through traffic, finding the fastest route to an office that practically runs itself. Robots stock shelves, algorithms make financial trades, and drones deliver packages with pinpoint precision. It's a world of seamless efficiency, a world perfected by automation. But in this perfect world, as our processes become flawless, what are we, as humans, losing? What essential skills are quietly slipping away while we marvel at the machines? This isn't science fiction. It's the reality we're rapidly approaching. And it brings us to a critical question. As automation takes over more and more of our routine tasks, are we forgetting how to think for ourselves? Think about it. When was the last time you navigated without a GPS? Or did complex mental math without reaching for a calculator? Our reliance on technology is creating a subtle but significant decline in our fundamental problem-solving abilities and critical thinking. We're outsourcing our brains to algorithms. The data backs this up in a startling way. Experts talk about the half-life of a skill, the time it takes for a skill to become half as valuable as it once was. A few decades ago, the half-life of a technical skill was around 25 years. Today, for some tech skills, it's less than 5 years. This rapid obsolescence means what you learned in college could be outdated by the time you re-establish in your career. The ground is constantly shifting beneath our feet, and many of us aren't prepared for the quake. This brings us to what I call the automation paradox. On one hand, automation is a lifesaver. It's filling critical labor shortages in fields like manufacturing and logistics, where there simply aren't enough human workers to do the jobs. Robots are performing tasks that are dangerous, repetitive, or physically demanding, making workplaces safer and more productive. In that sense, automation is solving one skill gap, but on the other hand, it's creating a brand new one, and it's a gap that's much wider and more dangerous. As automation becomes more sophisticated, it's creating a deep chasm in the workforce. On one side, you have the people who design, manage, and collaborate with these intelligent systems. They are the architects of this new world. On the other side, you have those whose jobs are being simplified or replaced by these very systems. This isn't just about blue-collar versus white-collar jobs anymore. AI is coming for tasks that were once considered safe tasks, involving analysis, creativity, and even management. The result is a growing divide between those who can command the AI and those who are commanded by it. This is the new digital divide, and it threatens to leave millions behind. So, what do? Do we smash the machines and go back to the old ways? Of course not. The solution isn't to fight technology, but to learn how to dance with it. The path forward lies in a massive, society-wide effort of upskilling and reskilling. We need to shift our focus from learning specific, rigid technical skills to developing adaptable, future-proof abilities that complement what AI can do. This is where things get exciting. We're seeing the emergence of entirely new job categories that didn't exist a few years ago. Take prompt engineering, for example. This is the art and science of crafting the perfect questions and commands to get the most useful and creative responses from AI models. It's less about coding and more about language, logic, and understanding the nuances of how an AI thinks. It's a perfect blend of human ingenuity and machine capability. Beyond prompt engineering, the most valuable skills of the future will be the ones that are uniquely human. We're talking about complex problem-solving in unpredictable situations, emotional intelligence to lead and inspire teams, creativity to imagine what's next, and strategic thinking to navigate a constantly changing landscape. Machines are great at executing tasks based on existing data, but they can't dream. They can't feel empathy. They can't set a vision for the future. That's our job. Schools, companies, and governments must work together. We need to fundamentally rethink education, moving away from rote memorization and toward project-based learning that fosters curiosity and resilience. Companies need to invest in continuous training for their employees, treating it not as a cost, but as an essential investment in their own survival. And governments need to create policies that support lifelong learning and provide safety nets for workers who need to transition between careers. It's a collective responsibility. In the end, the story of automation doesn't have to be a story of human obsolescence. It can be a story of human evolution. Technology should be a tool that elevates us, that frees us from mundane work so we can focus on the challenges that truly matter. It's about finding a new harmony, a balance between the incredible power of technological advancement and the irreplaceable value of human intellect, creativity, and spirit. The future is not about man versus machine. It's about man with machine. We have the opportunity to build a future that is not only more efficient, but also more human. But we can't be passive spectators. We must be active participants. We must start today by asking ourselves, what skills do I need for the world of tomorrow? And what steps am I taking to learn them? Let's embrace this challenge and proactively shape a future where everyone has a place. Thanks for watching. If this conversation sparked something in you, hit that like button, subscribe for more discussions on our changing world, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What skills do you think will be most important in the next decade? Let's talk about it. See you next time.